If a husband fulfills the rights of his wife, but she still complains that he doesn't look after me, in this situation, what should he do?
Actually, there is unthankfulness in the nature of women. It is mentioned in books that a husband makes many sacrifices in his whole life for her. But at the end of the day, she says, "You haven't done anything for me." In addition to that, sometimes she doesn't mean what she says. This is in the nature of women. So, if we are aware about the nature and attitude of women, and if she behaves like that, then a wise person would smile and ignore this.
Right.
Secondly, what has been taught in a hadith, that focus on the qualities of your wife. When he will focus on good qualities of his wife, then in result, he would be able to bear few of her bad qualities. Because every person doesn't have only bad qualities. He also possesses good ones. Because if her person remains protected from sins, she takes care of his house and looks after his kids when he is not there. She protects his things and she keeps his things organized at home. Well, sometimes if your wife possesses a bad attitude and behavior, Allah Ta'ala grants such blessings through her, which becomes means of coolness of your eyes and comfort of your heart. That blessing can be in the shape of pious children. It's also possible.
We have received a question that one person's wife is saying that she will decide where all the children will get married, but he has compromised by saying that she can decide for the girls and he will decide for the boys. What do you think about this?
Well, there shouldn't be one-sided decision. It should be done through mutual understanding. Well, in this case, whenever you're going to marry your child, you should take your time and do thorough research. And in this matter, you should consult your wife and take her into confidence. And also take your child in confidence. Marry your children there where your children are also agreed to marry. Yes, because your child has to live, not you. And children should also marry there where their parents are happy too. Inshallah, you'll get prayers from your parents. You'll have the happiness. This will result in a successful marriage. Relationships are not established by imposing one-sided decisions or imposing your decisions on others. It's not of a nature that whatever you like, you'll bring it. Your child has to spend life in this relationship.
If the wife doesn't listen despite her husband's efforts, what should he do?
What is the way you have adopted to rectify? In Quran, there are 2 or 3 methods mentioned for rectification. For example, you should stop talking, you should step back a bit. Our pious predecessors and Mufassirun have written this. If woman is pious, then this is enough for her rectification, that her husband has become upset because of her. She'll try her best to reconcile with him. Well, this is the case. But when you're going to reconcile, you should make sure that you are very soft in doing so. Now this would also be taken into consideration that what she is not listening to. Is she disobeying Allah and His Prophet ﷺ? Is there any issue in beliefs or worshipping Allah Azza wa Jal? So the reaction of husband will depend on what she is not listening to. So husband should react according to situation.
Right, okay. Deal with it with wisdom and love.
Definitely, if he does not deal with wise strategy, then it would be very hard for this relationship to survive. Well, I say, what does a husband expect from his wife? She should respect him, he should get his food on time, his clothes are properly organized, house is clean. If they have any kids, they should be looked after and brought up properly. Wife should do all this. And what are the expectations of wife? He shouldn't degrade her, shouldn't ridicule, he should fulfill her needs as per norm. I'm not talking about luxuries. When he comes back, he should have a smile on his face and should spend time happily. And husband expects that his wife talks with him with smiling face, so that he may forget his tiredness of all day hard work. These are few very basics. If both husband and wife can decide that we have to do this for each other, and in case if we have got any disagreement, problems or issues, then we should sit down and sort them out by ourselves. But we don't discuss, we fight. Yes, try to solve your issues out by yourselves. You shouldn't become emotional or scream out loud that he doesn't listen to me or she doesn't listen to me. No, don't do this way. Talk normally and softly the way it is normally done. Don't fight with each other, and try to talk softly and try to respect and agree to that person whose talk is making sense.